He had a felony warrant out for alleged sex abuse of a child, but he was turned away at the Salt Lake County Jail when he first tried to turn himself in. As news specialist Andrew Adams reports, the Cottonwood Heights PD is wondering how on earth that happened. Andrew?
Dave, it's not just any old warrant. It's a $100,000 warrant for an alleged first-degree felony. The sheriff says this is easy enough to explain, but police say, not so much.
Patrolling these roads, one thing is certain.
You never know as a police officer when you respond to a call for service what you're going to get.
The same goes for arrests.
It's very common for people to not have an ID on them.
Which is why Cottonwood Heights police are struggling to find the words.
It's unbelievable.
For this case.
It's crazy.
Detectives say this man, 18-year-old Joshua Meyer, had a warrant out for his arrest, alleging aggravated sexual abuse of a child.
They went in to basically surrender to the jail and were turned away.
Police say the family told them jail staff couldn't find the warrant. And also,
he didn't have a state ID, so they told him he would need to get that and come back to the jail when he could provide them with ID.
A man with a $100,000 warrant told by the jail to come back later?
In this instance, I can honestly say it doesn't appear there was a mistake made.
The sheriff says the warrant was signed by the judge only about an hour and a half before the man turned himself in.
It had not been put onto the computer system.
And the matter of the ID?
It was not a requirement to be booked into jail.
Merely a suggestion, the sheriff says, from jail staff to the man's parents.
Given this was a first-degree felony, Cottonwood Heights could have transported the young man here and booked him on a probable cause and avoided all of this.
Cottonwood Heights chief
I need the sheriff to take care of his own house.
Characterizes it as more of the same from the jail.
If we write him a ticket, they don't appear, it goes to warrant, they still won't take the warrant.
As for Meyer, police say he turned himself in again the next day.
They were worried about appearing that they were not cooperating.
Pushing the wheels of justice forward, a little on his own.
I've never heard of something like this before.
The sheriff maintains this was an error created by sending somebody to the jail before a warrant was active. The police chief says a simple search of court records at the jail would have taken care of the situation entirely. Back to you.
Andrew Adams live in Salt Lake County tonight. Thank you, Andrew. Mike.
Well, the state of